What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Zoe Notice off DFS here to bring you guys another prop video for today's 3-game WNBA slate. If you guys are new here, you guys haven't done so already, make sure you guys go ahead, click that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the content I'm putting out over here on the channel. Drop a like on this video if this video or any of my other videos help you guys win some money. Make sure you guys check out some of the DFS content I put out. We got a nice 20K to first over on DK today. If you guys don't have a regular DraftKings account, not the betting account, but the regular DraftKings account where you can play daily fantasy sports, check the link down in the description below for that so you guys can try in your hand at winning 20K over there. Pretty easy for it. I already put out a video for that, so definitely check that out if you guys haven't done so. Yesterday's prop video, man, wasn't bad, was not bad at all. The blowout in the Sun game honestly really just dampened the day right there, not only for DFS but also for some of the props that we had. Ty Harris could not get there for her assist line. I had 2 assists and honestly did not believe that she really played 31 minutes, but they said she played 31. I didn't really see her on the court. I was very confused in regards to that. I just felt like she was not there. And then she was there. This game was just really mucked up, kind of just sloppy-ish a little bit in some parts. And it was ugly. It was really ugly. The starters for the Sun, it was a balanced effort, I guess you could say. Carrington, she played really well. Bonner, AT, and then freaking Brianna Jones hooked her PRA. That one right there really stung. It really stung. 19, needed 19 and a half, just needed her to hit 20. That was it. The second game definitely was the better game of the two. I said that before even starting. We had Laney, she crushed it. I'm telling you, that fantasy score line was just way too low. I have no clue why they had her at 24, but that was just a no-brainer right there for that. Sabrina, she killed her assist line. She went ahead, she crushed that. She got those assists. I want to say that covered like in the first half, if I'm not mistaken, for that one. So all in all, not bad. Definitely could have been better, but we got some pretty decent games on today's slate. Some pretty even teams going up against each other, and I got a couple of props I'm going to go over for today. Hopefully we can go ahead and cash out. Probably going to go over 3 or 4 of my favorite ones that I do like. And with that being said, going on over to Prizepicks. If you guys don't have an account, you want one, make sure you guys check the link down in the description below so you guys can get a deposit match bonus. Join me over here on Prizepicks if you want to see not only my stuff but BK stuff or Jorsa. All of them, they've already been posting slips and things like that for today. I know my boy BK, he's already posted quite a bit that he already likes over here on the Prizepicks board. His full list of prop plays and everything, his play of the day, all that is already posted up on the Patreon. So make sure you guys go ahead and check that out if you guys are looking for that. The link for that is down in the description, and it's only $5. I promise you, you will make that back easy day. If you guys just go ahead and you follow that stuff. But heading on over here to Prizepicks, the first play that I do want to go to is going to be none other than my girl Ezzy. Ezzy going up against the Las Vegas Aces. Now, this game right here, it should have a really fast pace. Both these teams, they're in the top 5 of the league in regards to pace of play. Both over 95 in regards to the pace, and we've already seen this game earlier in the season. I want to say it was back in May. Well, no, actually earlier this month, June 7th, we just saw these two teams play. And the prop that I want to actually focus on for Ezzy, and I said this yesterday, I really like to focus on the fantasy point props for players who have a good block and steal upside, and that is exactly what Ezzy does. If you guys don't know, she had a streak that was of 3 blocks in a game, and that went for like 4 or 5 games that she was actually able to hit that, and it's died off a little bit, but she is still at least registering a block and registering at least a steal or 2 in every single game that she's played already this season. Now, she is the center. She does play the center position, and if you guys don't know, Kia Stokes versus opposing centers, that's been almost easy money all season long. Just saw Jonko Jones drop 47.5 fantasy points. Brittany Griner, no minute limit, Brittany Griner, 42.25 fantasy points. Alana Smith, 33.5 fantasy points. Cameron Brink, 26 fantasy points. And of course, the game that I was just talking to and referencing of Ezzy when she did play up against them recently, 54.5 fantasy points in that game going up against them. And then the game before that, we had Big T, Tierra McCowan, dropped 42.75. So if you guys don't see the trend, honestly, centers, they have been smashing their fantasy point props going up against the Las Vegas Aces. Even if Chelsea Gray is going to be back in this game, it's not going to matter too much right now. Elizabeth Magor, the upside is there. All those players that I listed off, they all hit their fantasy point props going up against them. And it's really the block and steal upside that they have. And the fact that she's at least going to get you about 7 to 8 rebounds. And double-digit scoring is pretty much in her forte. She's at least going to get you about 10 to 12 points. All you're needing is just maybe that 1 or 2 assists that she can actually go out here and get, which she has been passing the ball very well. When you got guards out there like Skylar Diggins-Smith, Jewel Lloyd, and then, of course, you're playing with another great big in NECA out there, the assist upside will be there for you as well. But all in all, she's a really good all-around player. 37 fantasy points. She can hit that either flush on the nose, or she can go directly over that. The upside definitely is going to be there for her to actually go ahead and smash that. A second fiddle for it, I wouldn't mind taking her points if you want to mess with that, but honestly, just the upside that she actually brings to me with the block and steal upside, really I do love her here for that 37 fantasy point score. Now, if you're one of those people that believe in blowouts or things like that, or you just don't trust a full game prop for a couple of plays, then you definitely can look at Ezzy for her first half of fantasy points. It's sitting at 18.5, and as you can see, she did hit and smash this in the last game, 34.8 fantasy points going up against the Aces. Again, if she can actually get you a block or two or a steal in the first half and go along with about the 4 rebounds that she should get in the first half, a couple of the points if her shot is actually falling in the first half, then she can go ahead and get that. But this one I would say is a bit more risky. I definitely would feel much safer with the regular 37 for the full game to actually be able to cover that. That would be the one that I would want to focus on if I was actually going to take that for her. Now, another really cool thing over here on Prizepicks right now, they are giving us a star means more, and that's what you see, all these American flags behind some of these players. These are all the players that are actually going to be on the Olympics team, or well, a couple of them that are making the Olympics for this season, and it's a boost if we go ahead and we play them. I think it's like a 0.5 or a 1 boost or whatever, depending on however many you actually go ahead and you slide and you put into your lines. And one of the players that is in a decent spot to actually be able to do this, and I'm pretty sure she will go under-owned in regards to it, and I talked up a little bit on my my DFS breakdown video as well, and that's gonna be none other than Ryan Howard. Looking at her right now for that fantasy score at the 32.5, that's actually kind of low for what I would consider the upside that we can actually get for Ryan. One, there's no aerial powers, and if you know aerial powers, when she comes into the game, she takes quite a bit of usage in regards to some of the other players that she plays out there with Alicia Gray, Tina Charles, and Cheyenne Parker, but definitely eats into some of the production and upside that we can see for Ryan. Now, without powers out there, which is another one of your double-digit scoring players that you actually have for the Atlanta Dream, I'm thinking we are going to have to actually see Ryan actually give us a little bit more. Now, this matchup is pretty good. They have already played once this season, and she dropped 49 fantasy points going up against this same team. I understand that the Minnesota Lynx, they are considered one of the better defenses in the league, but would you be surprised if I told you that they struggle against opposing forwards? Carlton is not the greatest defender, and also our girl Fee can be susceptible to being a step too slow. A couple of the forwards that have gone up against them, and if you just saw this, my Dallas Wings, Maddie, she shredded them in regards to her points. Went out there, crushed that. Mo Billings went out there, had a really good game. Hamby went out there, had a good game. Kalia Copper dropped 53 fantasy points going up against them. So the upside definitely is there for Ryan to be able to go out here and have a monster of a game. The upside, and again, this is another one of those players who I know can go out there and give me a couple of steals at least, or blocks, but the ball is being in her hand, the high uses that she has, and the fact that she can facilitate. We've seen a game where she's done nothing but dish to rock. Had like over 10, 11 assists in the game. She can definitely go out there and get me about a good 4 assists, depending on if everyone else is actually out there able to hit their shots as well. But she also rebounds the ball very well. And again, like I said, the steal upside is there for Ryan. 32.5, it just really just feels a little bit too low for the upside that she actually has. Second fiddle play that I wouldn't mind going to for her, I wouldn't mind taking the 16.5 points. That'll be a second one that I wouldn't hate. But right now, Ryan for that 32, I do like the upside for that one that I can actually get for Ryan is there. And like I said, that star boost that you get for having a play with Ryan Howard, it's there. Go ahead, take advantage of it. Get a boost. As you can see, instead of it just being a regular 3x, it'll bump up to a 3.3x. So the upside is there. And also right now over on Prizepicks, they do have a $25 protected play. If you guys opted into whatever or played a certain amount on Monday or Tuesday, you will get that today. So why not go ahead and use it on some WNBA and play a couple of these plays today. Last play that I'm going to focus on is going to be none other than my girl Julie Van Loo, who we know is going to be the starting point guard out there for the Washington Mystics going up against the Indiana Fever. And I'm surprised that this line is sitting at 5. I really don't understand that. I want to say it was at 4.5 last night. I understand that she has not gone over this in 3 of her last 3 games, but the matchup going up against the Indiana Fever is actually a really good one for Van Loo. They are allowing opposing guards, opposing point guards, shooting guards, whichever ones, whoever actually facilitates the ball to hit their assist averages on the season. And Van Loo, if you know, she can't go out there and score, but she's a really great facilitator. And when you're playing with a player like Aaliyah Edwards, who is a pretty good big down there, down low, can get an easy shot. If this was the NBA, she would be the equivalent of being able to get some lobs right there with some of the little layups that she actually can get. When you have a big that can stretch the floor in Dolson, or same thing like Misha Hines-Allen, a big that can chuck the shoulder and go ahead and get an easy lay-in right there. And a lot of those passes are coming off of a guard like Van Loo. The upside is there for her to easily get 5 assists if not 6. So this one right here, it has a chance for a push, but I really do see her going over. As you can see, she's already played going up against the Fever earlier this season on the 7th. She got us 6 assists in that game, went over by 1, and then the game before that, going up against Chicago 7. A lot of people are going to look at that game log and be like, no, why would I ever take that right there as a possible play? But again, the upside for Vanloo is there for her to actually hit this, the matchup, the pace of play, and everything for them coming into this. And right now in the season, she is averaging right around 5.5 assists a game. She's going to go out there. She's going to play the minutes. If anything, she'll be splitting some time with Melbourne or SWK. But for 5 assists, that's kind of a no-brainer and a really easy one, especially for the pace of play and the style of play that they should actually be playing in this game. But yeah. That's going to be it for me, guys. Hopefully you guys were able to get a little something from this video. If you guys want more prop plays or anything like that, make sure you check the link down in the description below. My boy BK, like I said, has already put out his full list of prop plays that he likes for today. It is only $5 and you get everything, access to everything, our core plays for DFS, not only just WNBA, but some of our MLB stuff that we also put out as well. Make sure you guys check that stuff out. Hopefully you guys cash out. See you guys tomorrow. Peace.